Hello, it's Nowickchilly, and this video is about my Sponsoring Superstars follow-up system. And many of you guys know I am all about systems. My background is in technology, so I love using technology. However, I have found that some of my most effective systems have been writing things down in paper. I think that the act of writing from your head to the pen really helps you remember that you got it out, and then you don't have to keep it all up here. So one of the things that happens in my Scentsy business is that I meet people and they may be interested or may have expressed interest in joining my team or starting a Scentsy business, but they're not ready right then. And so I needed a way to track their information. So I was doing that in a couple of different ways. And last week I saw a really great video by Kelly Paul from Directly Successful, and I'll share the link below. But I took some of her ideas and then I merged them with some of the other things that I was doing to share with you what I am doing now to track my Scentsy leads for sponsoring. Now, a couple things. So I already did the video on using the sticky notes to capture the information when you're out and about, or the drawing slips. A lot of people use those. If you're at a party, if you're at a show, you're at an event, you need to get their information so that you've got it. Now, as the process normally goes, it goes from, becoming a customer to hosting a party to joining, or becoming an obsessed customer and then joining. It is very rare that people just sign up right when they hear about Scentsy and then just decide to run with it. It can happen, but if it doesn't happen for you, don't take it personally. That's not the norm, so it's okay. And because of that, you need a system to make sure that you're continually following up with your leads. So, again, for those who know me, I'm very goal-oriented, and I believe that you need to write down your goals. And so for me, one of the important goals is Annual Mentor Award. So in my little trusty sponsoring notebook, I start with my Annual Mentor Award. And just on the inside for inspiration, this is the invitation and the award little ticket that was on my award for earning the Annual Mentor Award in 2012. I did not earn it in 2013. They changed the system, and I recruited a lot of people but didn't get them to certify. So the new system is June 1st through May 31st, 14 new consultants to certified. And it doesn't matter what brand or whatever, it's Scentsy Family Consultants to certified. I'll put the information down below. So I am earning that award this year, and I am tracking all 14 people. Now, another goal I have is, as you'll see, instead of just 14, because there's a star on 14, but I also have, down here it goes to 24. My goal is to recruit 2 people a month, every month. Doesn't always happen, but that's my goal. Sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less. It just really depends on your activity. So if I'm not on target with my goal, it gives me incentive to kick it up and start talking to more people. Another thing to think about is that not everybody that you sponsor is going to earn certified. You have to release the outcome of each individual person and really focus on what their goal is and not make it about you. It's not about you running their business and how you can support them through the sponsorship of their business. So, not everybody becomes certified. And you don't want to put pressure on that person. You don't want to make it all about you. You want to make it about them. So that's why I recruit more. And then what I do, here's my little system. So what I do is I've got a list of all the people that have joined in that time period, June till now. And then when they earn, and it's got their name and the date they joined, and then when they earn certified, they get a check mark. Now if they're not certified yet, I take a pencil and write in the PRV that they currently have, so I know I can track it right here, so I know what they're doing. And some people might even want to write in the names of the people that get them to their 14, even if they're not on your team. That's a good exercise to say, I'm visioning them out. But for me, I put down 24 because that's my vision of where I'm going. I haven't decided who those people are. They haven't found me yet. So a little plug, if you're looking for a team to join, I'd love for you to join mine. Okay, so now, after that is kind of my next section. I put a little quote in here, changing lives one cent at a time. My tagline on my website is changing the world one scent at a time, and I really believe the thing I have right here is the information I use to track on each person. So you're going to put name, birthday, email, phone, physical address, communication method. Are they phone, text, email, Facebook? What is their method they like and when? And then the info, like where did you meet them? Do they have kids? Are they married? Where do they work? What's their passion, hobby? And then the ultimate goal is to drill down into their why so that you know why they might be interested in this business. It'll start very simple, but once you start having conversations, you'll get more information and you want to capture it. You're meeting people and you're trying to change people's lives. You're really helping. If you believe in this business, you know it's changed people's lives and you know how Scentsy can change lives. And so when you're having those conversations, you learn a lot about people. And so much stuff is coming at you, you're going to forget. I mean, maybe you've got a brain that never forgets anything, but I can't remember. And so when I write it down, it helps me remember, but it also helps me for reference that when I'm following back up, I'm being authentic and sincere and genuinely caring about that person because I'm taking time to remember what I knew about them the last time we talked. Now, some people you may talk to every week. Some people it's maybe once a month. You're just going to have to figure out what method works for you. Now, I have other systems to follow up with other things, but with my recruiting system, it's pretty much a weekly thing that I'm reading through my notebook because this is one of my top goals in growing my business. So here's one of the sheets, and I'll put a link down to that recruiting notebook that you can see more details about. But, you know, right here I might put their name and email and their address over here, and then here would be some information on the conversations we've had. I date it and say what we did and everything. And you can number them if you want to. You know, a lot of times we talk to people 1, 2, or 3 times, and they say no, and then we just cut it off. However, it's a numbers game, and you have to talk to them often. And what you will find by tracking it like this is that it can take up to 10 times before somebody says yes. I've got people on my team that I talked to for over a year. I may have met them at a show, or maybe it was a very good friend who had expressed interest on Facebook. She contacted me and said, you know, I might want to do this. And so constantly following up, you know, maybe after a year, one of them was 1.5 years before she joined. And I wasn't as diligent in a notebook like this. So my goal for 2014 was to really make sure I put some systems in place. So this is my system for follow-up. And I'm excited. Your name may be here next if you aren't already on a Scentsy team. But if you are, take this and use it and help bless others and really grow your business. I think it's a great way to keep in touch and remember the information that these people share with you. Thanks a lot and have a sensational day.